Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do my April wrap-up of what I read in April. That is so stupid. That is literally the same thing. We're gonna move ahead though, because I'm awkward as The first book I read in April is Play With Me by Becca Mack. It's a Playing for Keeps series. It follows Garrett and Jenny's love thing. Jenny is the captain's sister and Garrett is part of the hockey team, and it just follows their love story and how it's like a secret romance at sea. Like they don't want to tell Jenny's brother yet because it's Garrett's best friend. I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I absolutely loved it. Will continue to read the series. I plan on reading it this month. The next book I read in April is The Boyfriend by Freida McFadden. This book follows, what is her name? Sydney, I remember. She goes like, think of like the dating app as like Tinder, and she's meeting all these guys, and one of the guys were very creepy, and I wouldn't have stayed for that date. I'm just saying, I wouldn't have stayed. Don't care. I will hurt your feelings. I will hurt my own feelings if I get rejected too, but either way, feelings are gonna get hurt, okay? I would have not stayed for that. I would have thought the whole red flag with the other Tom, I think his name is, if I remember correctly, Tom. Remember the twist? Oh my God. With Gretchen, the twist with that, did not see that coming, because I thought the girl, like, it goes into past and then present about Tom's life almost, but the main girl is Sydney that ends up dating Tom later on in the future. So like it's all connected and stuff, and the way that they just, Tom and Gretchen just stay together. I think her nickname is Daisy, or her middle name or something. He calls her Daisy. Anyways, get together at the end is crazy. And then Tom ends up, this is a lot of spoilers. I am so sorry. I'm gonna just stop right there because I feel like I said too much, but I enjoyed it. I absolutely loved it. I don't know how much to talk about books to get you to read them. Like, read them. They're good. I gave it 4 stars. I'm just gonna say that. I do enjoy it. It was a good twist, turns. I always love the twists and turns with her. I'll eat them up. Off to the Races is the next book that I read. It's the Gold Rush Ranch series that Elise Silver made, and you know me, I love her. Eat them up. Point is I absolutely love her. I would probably buy every freaking book she comes out with. So this one follows Billy. I remember her. What is the guy's name? This is why I kind of want to do these right after I've read the book, but it's not always going to be in the setting, and it'd be different clothes. So I'm really, maybe I need to start making notes. Maybe that's why. Let's make notes. I'll try with the book that I'm reading. Anyways, Billy is her name. I remember the freaking guy. I can tell you the synopsis of it, or like what okay, Billy goes to work on this ranch to help with the horses for like a big horse racing thing, and the love interest is the guy that owns the ranch. Like, she works so hard on that horse, you know what I mean? Like, so hard. And her relationship with Violet during it too, absolutely loved. Just like her trying to figure it out, and like her proving herself that she can do this job even though she's young, and then still getting the guy at the end. Love that. Sorry, love it. Sorry, not sorry, actually. I gave it 4 stars. So absolutely loved it. Ate it up. I need to start putting notes because I feel like when I'm reading this, I have so much to say, But like when I'm doing this, I try to read as much as I can during the month. I'm playing catch up. I want to read so many things that I don't know. I forget what to say. I need to just start recording myself when I tell my husband, because you might get spoilers. I mean, if you're not already. Because I suck. Anyways, the next book I read in the month of April is The Good Life. This was our book club book. It's by A.R. Torrey. Anyways, and it follows, Dr. Gwen Moore, the psychiatrist, and defense attorney Robert Kevin. And it's about like 6 murders that happen in this city. Or is it a town? Dude, I can't remember. Either way, it happened. And there's so many twists and turns. I absolutely love this book. I gave it 4 stars. 4-star read for me. I was mad at the end that what happened, okay? I'm trying not to spoil the book, but read it. It's so good. So you follow these murders, and she's a psychiatrist that is helping the defense attorney, because the defense attorney is actually representing the person that is being tried for these murders of these 6 teenagers. They're all boys, by the way. And he's defending them, even though he himself lost a child from this killer. And the main psychiatrist lady, Moore, is helping him like do a behavior type thing of this killer to see if it matches up with the person he defends. And you get to find out what happens and all that. The last boy that was taken from this killer said it was the guy that's getting trialed right now and stuff. So that's why he's defending him, because he doesn't believe he's the killer. It's this whole thing. Anyways, read it. It's a great thriller, suspenseful, if I can say that word. I was on my edge of my seat. I finished it, so it was great. I loved it. That's all I gotta say. The next book I read is The Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. Everybody just lives Court of Thorns and Roses, ACOTAR, if one might say. And it still follows Farah. It's this whole thing. It's nothing like new characters or anything, but it does follow like Rhysand. And I absolutely love this. I think because like Rhysand is portrayed as the bad guy, and sometimes he is the bad guy, but it's only because he's trying to protect his family and his realm, in a way, his little home of paradise, and the reasons why he did stuff, okay? And they just fall in love. That's their soulmate. What is it? Their mate, as they say in the book. Each other's mate. And I love how they secretly got married and stuff. So it's this whole thing. She leaves Tamlin. It's this whole thing. If you haven't read it, read it. I was on the defense on if I should continue the series because everybody loves it. I feel like it's overhyped. No, I see why. I am mistaken. I understand why. It's the second book of the series, and I love it, okay? So, I gave it 4 stars. It didn't get 5 because I heard, like, if you read a fantasy series and you're like a diehard fan, this is your fantasy series, it's always going to be a 5-star and everything else is not going to compare. That's how I feel because Blood and Ash wrecked me. I love Blood and Ash. So, like, for me to go from Blood and Ash to this, it's really hard for me to, like, eat it up like I did with Blood and Ash, okay? But I still enjoy it. I still love it. I still will recommend it. And I don't know why. I mean, I do know why I didn't want to continue it, but I really don't at the same time. But I absolutely loved it. So, read it. Continue to read it if you haven't already. The next book I read is Hexed. It's Never After series, but it's a standalone, and it's by Emily McTire? Anyways, sorry. You would think English language is not my first language, but it is. I just suck. It follows Vanessa, which is supposed to be like Ursula, and it follows Loverboy Enzo and how they... okay, so fun fact, I love Little Mermaid, so I ate this up, just the snippets of like Little Mermaid in it, and like and it's like, I wouldn't say a dark romance, but it has like gory stuff in there, but not like gory where it's like going to make you sick or like you can't read the book. I don't know how to put that, but it's like, it has torture in it, but it's not like they're very detailed in the torture, okay? And it's like mob based too, so there's like mob rivals and like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's good. I haven't read like a mob book, so I can't say like if it's a good mob reference like type book, but I enjoyed it for many reasons, and I think you would too if you like The Little Mermaid, or just in general the style of writing. If you've read any of her books, I enjoyed it. I will continue to read the series. 4 stars. I don't know if I said that, so we're just gonna move right along. The next, do I call this a book? It's a novella. I read the novella at the back of the book of the Gold Rush Ranch's first book. It's a 1.5 is what they call it. It's Out of the Gate. I read it. I did. I absolutely. This was you know, it's a novella. It's short. I loved this banter, these characters more than I loved the first book. I did love the first book, but I love these characters way more. So it follows... Okay, so I had to look up how to say his name. And there's so many ways to pronounce his name. So I call him Derm, even though it's probably not correct. So, Domot? I don't know. Derm. I'm gonna call him Derm. That's how I get by, okay? To get my brain going. Harding and Ada? Is that who it is? Anyways, absolutely loved it. Ada was in love with him since pretty much the get-go. She saw him and was in love, and this was like a kid crush type love. Like, I want to be always by him. How he doing, you know? But you're a kid, so like... And then it just how he feels, and he didn't really see her that way, and he's older, like over 10 years older than her, so he felt like he shouldn't see her this way, even though they're all grown adults now. It's that part, like, I get it, but also like, why were you so weird about it? But I loved it. But I loved it. 4 stars. 4 stars. Absolutely loved it. And that's it. That's all I read. I read how many books, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really like 6.5 because of novella, but it still counts toward my goal, so I'm gonna say 7. Okay, I read 7 this month. Well, this past month, because now it's May. And it wasn't a bad month. All 4-star reads. That's not bad. I didn't have a bad book in there. And I'm catching up on May. I'm already on my first book. So I have so much to read. So I'm going to get through that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make notes this time too. I'm gonna start right now. Even though I'm 30% in this book, I can make notes. I know what's happening at least right now. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great one. Bye.